And I think we are live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next stream of TBA's Extra Life. We are doing Silence Protocol, which is set in the SCP universe and using the Monster of the Week system. We'll go ahead and just get our characters introduced. We'll start with.
Yes, okay. I am playing Darren Fisher. I didn't just come up with that name. I've had this character made for months. I'm playing the professional, an SCP agent. What's the military or
The MTF. It's Mobile Task Force.
Yeah, I'm part of the Mobile Task Force along with my friend Pierre.
I'm Hank. I'm playing the Searcher. Become one with nature in the universe as a whole.
As you do.
As one does. I like searching out the weird and whatnot. They found me and I'm useful. I promise.
I am Emily, aka Frey, and today I am playing Polly, who is the Mundane, playing regular ass person.
And the rest of you's regular as well.
Yeah.
All
the five of them is your regular ass.
I am playing Sampson, aka D187. He is he's a crooked former assassin who made a deal with the devil, and now he got captured and has to work for free to murder for the SCP Foundation.
Yeah, I'm playing Mac, the wronged. He is in jail for the murder of his wife and child, and another child that wasn't really a child that really did everything. And so he's now out to kill every rare creature that he can find. As soon as he gets out of jail.
If he gets out of jail.
Yeah.
It's the Foundation. Some of you are Class D personnel. We know what happens to them. Right. One day, you're all abruptly pulled from. Well, three of you are pulled from your holding cells. Usually a bad thing. However, instead of just being tossed into a dark room saying, go touch that and find out what happens, you're landing yourself into a comfy seat in a presentation area. You have two other people, not dressed in your prison orange jumpsuits, but in military gear. Shortly after you're set there, you have a young woman in a, more business dress walk in and sit down at the computer, and you have a older gentleman wearing olive drab shirt and military fatigue pants. It's clearly older, balding on top, gray hairs. Clears his throat. Listen up. We've got a bit of a situation. Word from High Brass is that Site 138's gone dark. They've been quiet for 7 days now. Why it's taking so long for them to get us the move order is anyone's guess. We're currently unable to gather any intel or make contact with anyone out there, which means you lot are up. Objectives, God willing, should be straightforward. Standard operating procedure states that we try to make contact with our civil agents operating in the area and find out what's going on. Your first point of contact is the park ranger. His name's Evans. He's got a cabin just south of Site 183. Find him. It should be easy. We've evacuated the town and we have a cover story in place. Other than that, you're going in blind. After that, head to Site 183 proper. Should be around the lighthouse at the cliff top. Make contact with the site director and get them back online. If things go to hell, stick to protocol. Just pray they forgot how to answer the phone. I don't want any lone hero stuff going on out there. By the numbers. By the way, this is not a weapons hot mission. Use your weapons for defense only. Got it? We don't need you making a mess out there. You've got 1 hour to prep your gear and get ready for insertion. You'll be landing southeast near a small town just off the coast. It's mostly woodlands, easy to navigate on foot. Good luck. Get moving.
Get my grenade launcher.
So, outside of the gear on your sheet that you're given, is there anything that you think you might want to have?
I have a move called Oops. If I want to stumble upon something important, tell the keeper you will find something important and useful, although not necessarily related to your immediate problem.
Okay. Yeah, you've stooped a little bit. You've been you're typically a more well-behaved prisoner, and they don't really do a whole lot. Most of the time, you find yourself just standing in a hallway, being told to stay put, and you hold and carry stuff around. Somebody's got to do the minor work. Every once in a while, though, you'll get a chance to sneak a peek at the folders labeled top secret. And in one of them, you remember reading about Site 183. And it is a surprisingly small site. They don't hold much out there, but you do know what they hold out there is considered extremely dangerous, that they've taken a bit of an additional effort to house and contain what is there.
Good question.
Yes.
So, do we have any idea of like what is there? Can we
Not a
briefed?
clue.
We're not briefed on that at all.
I just know that
Quick
it's
question: as the MTF squad members here, are we kind of just viewing them as like?
You can view them as squad mates. You can view them as fodder. It's up to you.
I mean, that was my first thing going. I got -1 charm.
Me too.
See, I have -1 charm, but I have 3 cool. I'm super cool.
I have 3 tough.
I don't have 3 anything.
Well, I'll be good.
So-
Fodder.
I have 2.
I know, right?
So does anybody want anything outside?
I'd like maybe
So,
go ahead. I was gonna say like just like maybe a generic like compass.
Okay.
And things like that. Like, just like a little map of the area. And
Yeah,
kinda-
field gear and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to make sure we have like a field gear, so I could be like, I'm gonna pull out my compass.
I mean,
pull out
there's
my
some
map.
things that's assumed that you'll have.
I'm just making
You
sure.
got
I figured.
your pack. They're not going to send you in empty-handed.
Are we going in our bright orange shoots, or are
No, you
Okay.
will be properly dressed
Okay.
for the
And
most part.
do I have all the weapons? Because I got to pick 3 weapons.
Yes.
So I have everything. It's
Yes.
just he's got his hand on the button, right?
Yeah.
Can I have grenades?
Yeah, I'll give you 5 grenades.
I assume the D class can't have grenades. I wouldn't give them to.
well, I mean, if you're D class, you have a bomb planted
There-
in your head.
To put it simply, there's a reason you're picked. They pretty much assume you're not going to turn around and try and shoot and escape.
I assume they have like kill switches, so
Yes.
if they die, we die.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You just
We
know
already
if you
died.
don't do what you're told, you're going to die.
Okay.
And sometimes it might not be in a very pleasant way.
My searcher allows me to have maps, blueprints, and building reports for significant places. Can that be of Site 183?
Not at Site 183 proper, as those maps don't exist. However, the surrounding area, the cliffside town, yes.
Again, the wronged, I get a gear. I wear the practical. Get 1 armor, so
Okay.
maybe I can get a little.
Yeah, you'll get light body armor.
What's the name of the town?
They didn't tell you.
Do we know
Can
what
I
region? Go ahead.
No.
Do we know like the general region we're going?
All you know is it's mostly woodlands on the coast, and it's easy to navigate on.
We know it.
Coast?
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do we get to know which coast?
Nope.
We're in
If they-
Oregon.
That's cool. I'm used to it.
We get trips to the coast.
They don't tell you a whole lot, just what you need to know. All right.
Again,
I have forensic tools.
Mhm.
What would that encompass?
Just keep it in your back pocket. You'll get a chance to use it. Set?
Body armor.
Does it come with your character?
No,
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you light body armor.
that's +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
since it comes with my character, can I get a little extra?
Nope.
Okay.
Could I have bounty armor?
+1.
Okay. It's just like +1, like
+1 armor.
yeah.
It does not stack with any other armor.
I don't have any armor. That's why I
Okay,
asked.
Yeah, I don't either.
I just
Oh yeah, you guys get
Okay.
plate carriers with
Yep.
you know.
I just like Kevlar or something. I know they're not gonna like put me in like a bomb suit.
You don't get the plates, but you get the
Even if it's
flexible flat.
yeah, I know what
vest.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Just something to make sure I don't get murdered instantly. That's all I
Yeah.
ask.
I didn't like that one.
All right.
And
So-
if I do go get killed instantly, it's fine.
So y'all spend some time getting gear. Some of you aren't used to even the idea of being allowed to touch the firearms or the equipment, so you're a bit hesitant. But you do have, a bit more equipment than you're used to. This is for you LMTF guys, part and parcel. You know what you want, you get what you want.
The grenades.
Yeah.
I know I have an assault rifle and a 9mm, which is the basic stuff on my
Yeah.
sheet.
And so, shortly later, you find yourselves out on kind of a very small tarmac. There's a helicopter spun up as you guys get in, takes off, and it's about an hour and a half flight north, you think. Hard to tell the direction when you're moving at speed. And it lands and drops you off at a clearing. You're southeast of the nearby town. To kind of describe the area, you're in a somewhat open-ish woodland. Your field of view is obscured by the forest itself, but it's not so dense you can't see a little ways. Coming in, you would have seen the cliffside a few miles to your north, just with at the top a lighthouse overlooking the town that's off the coast to your left-hand side, or west. You also know that.
Oh wait, what's that?
Thank you for the donation. I do think that was the donation.
Yeah.
That was the bling.
Yay! Donation.
Yay.
Thank you.
So- The cabin that they talked about is to your north, there's a town to your west, but it should be evacuated. That being said, you also know just because somebody says get out of Dodge doesn't mean people get out of Dodge. So you find yourselves on the ground. What are you doing? Where are you going?
I'm gonna check the area immediately. Like I'm just gonna go into like murder mode
Okay.
because that's pretty much my whole thing here. As I assume I'm brought here to make sure nothing goes too wrong, and I got to be the first to act.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just kind of look around to see if anything's unusual around, secure the area.
Yeah. Nothing is out of place. Nothing's out of the ordinary. There's birds and trees chirping.
Mm-hmm.
There's trees chirping. Heck no! This one
I burned down the chirping trees.
It's the birds.
Yeah.
No, this definitely feels like they landed you far enough away to be kind of considered safe.
Okay.
Far enough where we can be shot on the way up
I'm
here.
gonna just go ahead and get my assault rifle out, make sure it's already good to go, put the safety on, and just wait to see what we need to do.
Oh, it was Tony that donated $50. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you,
Woo! All right.
Also, hey Tony.
We I think we should head towards South 183.
We're supposed to
Needed to-
contact Evans.
We're
Park
on South 183.
Okay. So you look at your map for a minute and you kind of get your bearings. You look at a few noticeable landmarks, compare it to your map, and you kind of figure out exactly where you're at. And so you know that South 183 is to your west. It's a little ways. It goes directly into the town. It's about a mile long. You're kind of a thick group, so you cover that distance fairly quickly.
I make sure the D-list are in front.
I do. I just take point naturally.
What time is it?
It's early noon.
Trying to make sure I'm a little wedged in between those two. And those two. Like, stay in the middle.
You make it. You see the sign. You're about a mile and a half out of town.
Does it say what town?
For some reason, it does not. It just says town. Population, no.
Wow.
1.5 miles.
Huh.
That's not normal.
Nothing is normal anymore.
So you're gonna follow the road north?
I got a quick question for these two right here. Which one of you is in charge?
It's a joint operation.
Oh, it's a committee?
No, not committed. It's a joint operation.
I got you. All right. Go ahead. Okay.
Alright.
If Evan's shack is on South 183, then we should be south, right? The town heads north,
The town is north. Lighthouse.
so we need to get south. So you said South 183.
You said it was to the west.
Yes. Listen, it's the town to the northeast of your landing zone. Evans has a cabin in the woods just south of Site 183.
Oh, I thought you said Highway 183.
No.
That's okay. That's
Or 138, sorry. South of Site 138.
Okay.
Got that.
So that's
Dyslexia moving numbers around.
Yeah.
I got you.
Like as we're like heading towards Evans, I would like to read a bad situation.
Okay.
Kind of look around in my surroundings to see just if there's actually I might need the paper.
I'm going to help if I may.
Well, I'll tell you right now, there's nothing really going on. It's very quiet.
Hmm.
There's no traffic on the road, assuming you're still into the road. You're going north.
I got an 8. So I think that's one question.
Yeah. I mean, you can ask the question.
Okay. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Not yet.
You're walking around with convicts,
Oh, yeah.
armed convicts.
Yes.
We gave him a set gun.
Ooh. That is much smarter than I am.
No, you haven't noticed any dangers.
Okay.
Just trying to find this shack.
All right. So
it's Ranger Evans.
we have Ranger. We have the map. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and just follow the map. We'll stay aware. Like I'm going to take point. You know, I'm doing like the thing. And
Does my map of the surrounding areas tell me where the
Yeah.
ranger station is?
So you follow on your map. You follow the road north, and you see it splits off into an area labeled Resilience National Park. And you follow that road. It's been marked as a dirt road. It kind of splits off, and you see what looks to be structures off one of the offshoots. A little cluster of structures. And you think maybe that's where the ranger cabin's at. As the other openings are labeled campgrounds and whatnot.
D187. Take point. Head towards the ranger station for Ranger Evans.
acknowledge. And I'll go.
It's a quiet walk. Again, the town's been evacuated, no traffic. Y'all cover distances pretty quickly. You get to the dirt road that leads into the national park, which is a bit surprising. Because usually they have paved roads going in, but this was just dirt. It seems to be a well-used path. Lots of it's been cut in by vehicle travel. You follow. I'm assuming you're going to continue to follow the pathway to the cabins.
Yes.
So you follow the road in a ways, and you get to the offshoot. And you start to follow it. By this time, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Takes you about an hour and a half to get where you were here. And you do see the cabins. Maybe just wouldn't take you maybe a minute or two to get to them via foot. Is anybody gonna do anything, or it's gonna walk right
I
on?
do have a question.
Yes.
Can I not can I? Wildlife. Is there any wildlife noises, normal noises of
You
the state park, or is it
Yeah, you get birds.
birds? Okay.
Yeah, you've not spotted anything else though, really.
Except for the chirping trees.
The trees, they're chirping. Oh wait, that's the birds.
So there.
There's an
Birds
owl in
real,
the daytime.
No, it's different. Obviously.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, you doing anything before y'all? Just
Well,
go-
I'm gonna, I guess, let's see.
So, just a bit of perspective when you do spot the cat. You can clearly see it's kind of a circular, cleared out area with a bit of the trees pushed back a bit. The middle area is kind of dirt. There's a fire pit in the middle, and you see 3 cabins. It's, kind of a cozy looking area.
Just want to say ranger station or
They're all pretty much the same. You're a little ways off.
I'm gonna walk up to the closest one and just look in the window.
can
Okay.
Maybe tap on it.
can 2 of us go around back? I mean, next top here, and we never want to bunch up.
So you've got 3 cabins. We'll call it northwest. So, which cabin are you going? They're kind of.
You wanna go to the north? Good.
Well, I think maybe we should stick together and do one at a time, but 2 of us go around back, 3 of us go to the front. That way,
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
that
We'll
would
do
be
that.
good.
one cabin at a time.
And your character's a former cop. Okay.
Okay.
If-
So-
if y'all go around back,
Yeah, we'll go since we're the murder hobos, I guess.
I'm just gonna generally a bad situation.
All right. We'll get
I'm
back to
gonna-
you.
I'm gonna investigate a mystery as I go through the front door.
Okay.
Can
So
we-
you get to the first cabin, and things kind of. You start to see things you didn't notice because you were a little ways away. So you see 3 cabins. And now that you can see the front of them properly, because you're standing in that circular area with the cabin kind of on each point. So one of the cabins, call it the west cabin, the door looks to be it's smashed open. It's been knocked off the hinges. Like the hinges are still attached to the door and it's been torn out of the
Yeah.
frame. Another one, the eastern cabin, the door has been bifurcated. You see the bottom half's folded outwards, the other one just looks like it kind of dropped off, and you can see it's been split in half. Not cleanly, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the north cabin, the door seems fine. No issues. Which cabin are you guys going to go to look into first?
One of them's in pristine shape. We've got to tear it up too.
We can go to. How about we go to the one that's been knocked off its hinges first?
Okay. So, as you approach, what you immediately see is a door fallen into the hallway. So,
Mm-hmm.
start by describing what you see in the cabin, and then what you see the other elements. So, the door's knocked off, and you see this hallway. The hallway has 4 doors. One on the left, one on the right, another one on the left, another one on the right. First door on the right is closed. All the 3 other doors are open. And in the hallway, you see a blood trail. Looks like something has been bloodied and dragged into the back right door.
I'm gonna head that way and investigate a mystery and take the safety off my assault rifle.
Okay, so you're just gonna go in immediately to that door?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Take my hand cannon out and just aim it to the ground.
All right, I got an 11.
And plus hold 2.
Yep. Ask your questions.
What's being concealed here?
Well, you very quickly find what's being concealed. There's a body.
Okay.
This body's not in great shape. It's been eaten on by... You don't know.
Let's go with what happened here, just to kind of figure out what happened to the body.
Okay. I'll give you a bit more of the picture. It
Yeah.
seems like something has knocked this door off the hinges, attacked the guy probably in the hallway, and dragged his body into the room. You can very clearly tell this is a man.
Is it a park ranger?
No,
No uniform.
because it's wearing kind of just outdoorsy clothes.
I got you.
However, the clothes have been all ripped up and shredded. He's been eaten on. There's just large chunks of his body missing.
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult to even identify what this person.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
hit my
like-
earpiece and be like, "We got a body."
I will say do you get close to the body? Are you like kind of moving around, examining it?
I'm gonna look at it, but I'm not gonna touch anything.
Okay, but well, how close do you get to it?
He caresses.
I actually walk up to it and give it a kiss.
Oh, okay.
No, but I do get within, like, say the body's here, I'll be right here. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna have my gun like this.
Okay. You will notice there's this kind of sickly sweet smell to it. It doesn't smell like you'd expect a dead body. I will also say the blood is pretty dry.
So it's
It's
been a
been
while.
here for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna investigate a minute. Yeah, I know my prey. I just want to look, make sure if this to me looks like anything like where related did it.
Okay. Yeah. Do you need to roll or is it?
I just get +1. 9. So I'm kind of 11.
Okay. So you're looking through this body and the hair kind of stands up on your neck. There's a lot of similarities, but you know a were creature. There's just enough there to make you think, this isn't what a were creature would do. This is something else, but close.
Repeat 187.
We have a body. It's definitely been eaten.
I'll approach where D187 is.
Okay.
Like to, when you first encounter something strange, you may ask the keeper what sort of thing it is. They will tell you, or the cause is. If it's natural, an unnatural creature, a weird phenomenon.
Phenomena.
Yes.
Phenomena.
Or a person.
Phenomenon.
1 plus.
Phenomenal. Right?
So what caused this? So was it a natural, unnatural, weird phenomenon, or a person?
Well, you know it's not a person. And judging by this, you're thinking to yourself, it's either some very vicious wild animal, but looking back at the door, it's had to have been. There's a lot of there's not many wild animals that you know that could knock a door off the hinges, and the way like the markings on the door from the impacts, it couldn't have been one of those animals because those animals are big. You're thinking like a bear could probably knock it off, but this isn't bear size. The scratchings, like the claw marks that were embedded into the door were maybe lower chest height. So you're kind of thinking to yourself, this might be a more unnatural, something more foundation related animal.
Looking at the door frame, can I use my forensics tools to get any piece of claws or tufts of fur?
Yeah.
That may have got lodged off of the creature.
Yeah. Do you need to roll for that?
It just says I have a forensics kit. I don't
Okay.
know what would that be? Sharp?
Well, if it doesn't say you need to roll, you can just use the kit. I can give you a little bit of information.
Yeah.
So it's fairly. You spent a little bit of time looking because it's been a minute. And this frame's been exposed to weather and all that stuff. But you do find skin. It's very clearly not fur. It is skin, and its coloration is black, and what you'd assume to be blood is also black.
Obviously, a coffee monster.
They put pineapple on their coffee. Summon the coffee demons.
Sons of a bitch. Pineapple can be on pizza, but never coffee.
Looking at the body,
Mm-hmm.
can I make a roll or something to see how long?
Yeah.
It's been sitting here.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me read a bad situation.
That's 2d6, right?
Yeah.
I got 8.
Okay.
9.
Okay. Looks like it's been sitting here for about 8 days.
Smells like that.
I mean, there's not really any smell coming off the body, other than what you smell.
Particularly sweet smell.
And nobody else has gotten close to it, as far as I know.
I just got close enough to see.
Yeah, I was heading into the front. Like, are they in the back?
Well, they're in the back right room, and you do notice there is no back door in this building.
I
Okay, so
Good.
I was. In that case, though, they didn't go through the back; they went through the front.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, and the room that this guy's in is a bedroom. So there's a bed. There's some other stuff, but you don't see really anything in there. It's not like they've got like clothes and whatnot. It's just kind of just it's got furniture, but nothing else.
Speaking of clothes, did you ever mention what kind of clothes, if any, he was?
Just kind of outdoorsy clothes. He's got some
Did it be
hiking
something a
boots.
ranger would wear?
No. Kind of like somebody who lived in a city who
In town, you mean?
no, in a city, would think what they'd need to go, for a hiking, who's never been hiking.
Ah.
Just kind of like they bought it. The sign said for outdoor hiking, and so that's what they bought.
No, I'm staying by the front door, and I rolled a 10 on a really bad situation right here.
Okay, now you can ask questions with all the information that y'all gathered.
And it's 3 questions, right? Yeah. Rolled 3. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed yet?
Yes.
You can answer. What's the biggest threat?
Me.
The other convicts, maybe the MTFs.
Most vulnerable.
Everyone around you. Assuming they have their backs to you.
I'm gonna stay by the door.
There are 3 other rooms in this cabin that nobody's
I'm gonna
brought
go
up.
ahead.
There's also one with a closed door.
I was gonna just do a sweep of the cabin. Just
Okay.
And
So
I'll support him in that.
okay, so we'll start with the room that's directly across from where you find the body. It's a bathroom, and you find a kind of makeup pouch and whatnot out of the counter. The first door on the left is a kitchen. You see there's rotten food on the table. Like whoever was in this might have been sitting down to eat. When you see one chair's been pulled out, the other has just been knocked over, like somebody stood up really fast. You see a lot of this stuff hasn't been put away. You can kind of tell.
So this attack happened mid-dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And then so now we come to the closed door. Just gonna open it, waltz on in, or are you gonna do anything?
Do you
Open the door, throw a
like
grenade.
do you want me to kick it in and
Yeah, I motioned for you to kick down the door.
So I'm gonna kick the door in with my gun off on the safety off on my gun.
Yeah.
Just go in like that.
Yeah, you do it with a lot. It comes naturally. You've had a lot of practice doing this. And you kick it in, you step in, clear the room. This room, you see a couple of 2 suitcases. The bed's been used. Suitcases open. It's more kind of outdoorsy clothes.
I got you. And it's clearly like a man and a woman, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna say we have the body of the man, but the woman's missing.
There's another body somewhere?
It's either a body or a person hiding.
Okay, I'm gonna search the room
For a week?
Okay.
to investigate a mystery.
I want to help out.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
No.
Can't help. Move out of the way.
10.
Okay. Yeah. That's questions.
Okay. What happened here?
Well, from what you can tell, you're kind of viewing the whole cabin. It seems these people came up for, some kind of time out of the city. The clothes were very much, like I said, what somebody who's never left the city would think you need for, outdoorsy stuff. Judging by the age of the food, whatever happened here happened maybe 8 days ago. It's in a rotten state, and it seems somebody got up, maybe to go answer the door. Something happened, and the other person was startled, knocking over the chairs. They stood up, and things just went south from there.
Okay. What is being concealed here?
This is only one of 3 cabins.
Time to move on.
Okay. Do the other cabins have no back door?
Right. They're all the same build.
I
So you got
figured they're all the
hallway
same
with
layout.
4 doors.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
layout.
Are we gonna do the same thing? The 2 of us go in the back, y'all go in the front?
So
So there's no back door.
Yeah.
Oh,
there is a window in each room but the back.
I'll stay. So I'm assuming the doors. I mean, the cabins are like something like that.
Yeah.
Spread out. I'll just stay somewhere around the middle.
Okay.
Kind of keep an eye on everything. Watch.
So you've got the cabin doors not been messed with, and you got the other cabin where the doors kind of been.
the bottom half.
Which one do
Well,
y'all want
both. The door's been.
to obliterated, right? Like off the
Yeah.
yeah.
It's off the hinges, but
Oh.
it's been bifurcated.
Which one do you want to go into?
Let's go into that one first. The
The-
one with the hinges off.
Okay, so I'll take point.
So y'all
Wanna
just
go-
came from the house with the door knocked off the hinges. So now you're going to the bifurcated door.
Yeah,
Okay.
that.
So you get there, and upon closer inspection, just as you're walking up to it, not even seeing inside yet, you see the bottom half of this door has lots of, holes.
Mhm.
If you want, you can give me a bad situation and see if you
Okay.
can't glean a little bit more information from that.
I'm gonna help out.
Okay. I'm not gonna answer the question. I'll tell you.
I got a 6.
What?
I got a 6.
Well, he's gonna help.
Yeah. Let me see. 10 plus 1 because I got a 11.
Is that a 7
It's
now?
a 7.
Do you pass?
Yeah, 7 through 9, so I'll hold
Okay.
1.
So yeah, I can. You can either ask a question or I can tell you what you're thinking on this door.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay. So you're looking at it, and you're recalling some time back somebody kind of barricaded themselves, and you just thought to yourself, instead of trying to find another way in, I'm just gonna take my shotgun here and blow this door open, literally. And it seems this door has been shot in half by shotgun fire.
Mm.
Um,
Can I see if there's like shells or anything around?
yeah.
to
So
confirm?
as you kind of round the corner to actually see down the hall, you see another body, just kind of leaned up against that back wall. The hallway is covered in shotgun shells, used and unused, and you see this body has been disemboweled. The chest has been ripped open. It's been eaten on. You see a shotgun laying next to him and a half-empty box of shells. He's wearing the from what you can tell, he's wearing a very tattered and torn-up Ranger uniform. You see a little pin where his nameplate just says Evans.
We got Evans. He's dead.
Still have to talk to him. That's my instructions.
Copy.
Can't speak with it.
I can't speak with dead.
So I'm just gonna get as close to the other body to see if I get that scent.
You get the same scent.
This body still has the same scent as the last one.
Well, they only leave one more person.
We are missing one person. Let's go ahead and investigate this place. I'm gonna go just like we did last time with the other cabin and just kind of look in. I assume it's the same layout, the kitchen,
Uh-huh.
bathroom, and all that, bedroom.
Yeah. So this one looks completely unused. It's
Mhm.
clean
Mhm.
outside of a little bit of dust. Like you're thinking to yourself,
I don't know if,
maybe there was a disturbance. Evan came to. You're looking at the trail of shotgun shells, and you're piecing it together. Maybe
Mhm.
there was a commotion. Evans heard something going on, came out to investigate, and things went south. And
Mhm.
so he just took cover the best he can, whatever was coming at him.
Mm-hmm. So he went into the cabin
So
to kind of protect himself, and he just kept shooting.
Yes.
So whatever did this, one is immune to bullets, or at least can take massive amounts of damage.
Maybe.
So we see that, and
There's like no blood leading away from the cabin.
Not really.
I'm carrying
It's
a
a lot of the dirt has been, disturbed. It's very loose, fine dirt.
shotgun as well. I just want to make sure the box of shells was that bird shot or what was he shooting? Was
Slugs.
Oh, so Well, never mind. I'll leave my shotgun back there.
So, you know, his shotgun is in working condition. There's a half box of slugs.
I'm gonna.
Oh no!
Difficulty.
Now, do you remember which one you touched? I do.
All
Hey,
right,
y'all got audio.
we're back. I think everything was set back up after that hoopla, and the one following it that wasn't on stream.
Don't
So-
worry about it.
You guys just finished
We're fine.
investigating the second cabin, and it looked mostly empty outside of the hallway with the dead park ranger, his shotgun, and shotgun shells.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead. Is there any gore on it?
Not really.
I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe it down
Mm-hmm.
and put it in my bag.
Okay.
Or I'll like, you know, they got me loaded down. So I figure if I'm taking point, it'd probably be good to have a shotgun, and I'm gonna collect the shells, load the shotgun,
Yeah.
and put them in my go bag.
Okay, so you can add a shotgun, 3 harm,
It's on here. 3 harm, missing.
messy,
Close.
medium. These are slugs.
Ooh,
Slugs are not close.
that's true.
We're like extra messy.
Punching a hole through one of the sides of the quarter. Multiple times. Okay. So you going to look at the last cabin? Okay. So as you approach the door, intact, no issue. And then so the door again, the door's intact. Y'all doing anything?
I'm gonna.
It is locked.
It's locked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. Since I got a new toy,
Mhm.
I'm gonna take out the shotgun and just look at the lock and boom.
Okay. Gonna blast the lock off.
Hit it with the butt of a gun or something?
D187. No. Stop.
I thought you were talking to the earpiece when you were probably like 10 feet away.
I'm in the middle of everything.
He said he was keeping watch, so
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
and he just wants to assert
It's
his
too late.
authority.
He already blasted the lock off.
I did.
Yeah. We waited until he looked the other way. Now. Boom.
Thanks for letting everyone in a 5-mile radius know we're here.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so the door opens. You see there's some boots on the right hand side of the wall. There's a hat rack. This entryway seems well worn. Again, it's the same layout as the other cabins, it seems, but all 4 doors are closed.
Okay, so I'm just gonna just go through each room one by one. We'll start. You said it's like a circle, right? Like,
No, it's a hallway with 2 rooms on each side.
that's what I'm saying. Like 2 rooms here, 2 rooms here. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just start on the left and work our
Okay.
way over.
So the first door, you open it. It's a kitchen, just like all the others. This one's got a lot of stuff, like cookbooks. There's food, spices hanging up. This one definitely seems a lot more long term. You also find a map that's very similar to yours, slightly different. You see like notes here or there. You also see a book that's a little bit familiar.
I'm gonna actually get a closer look at the book. I'm gonna read the cover.
It's very nondescript. There is no cover. It just says
Book.
Necronomicon.
brain.
Right.
It's a book from town library.
Wonder what this book's about. It's about liver farm.
Right.
It just says F131.
I'm gonna go ahead and just.
So as you're flipping through it, it's very vague, but there's an outline. Like if you didn't have knowledge of the Foundation, this wouldn't make any sense to you, or you wouldn't know how to relate it to anything.
Mhm.
But this, with the knowledge that you have, it's very clearly kind of protocol binder. It's like, if this, then do this. If this, then do this.
I'm gonna put. I found a protocol binder.
Good.
for the foundation. I'm gonna
Right
I'm
here.
gonna pick it up. Put it in my bag.
Outside of that, this is kind of what you expect. You see radio charging station in the kitchen. This could probably be the park ranger's house. The cabin stays.
Okay. So we deduced the park ranger obviously worked for the foundation.
He might be their civil asset.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look around a little more. Maybe
Okay.
is there like a computer or anything?
Not in there.
Oh, so I'm gonna keep looking around then.
Whatever you do in terms of like rolling, I was gonna roll a help out.
Okay.
To give them a plus
Can I?
forward.
Yeah. Can I investigate a mystery just in the whole cabin?
Yeah.
Does that work?
You get a +1. I got +3 cool, so I can just help out.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I got a 7 plus so an 8. Investigate a mystery. I hold 1. What's being concealed here?
Well, this guy wasn't working for just the park service. That's for sure. It seems with the stuff that the notes and whatnot that you're finding out, it seems something might have been going wrong, and he was simply trying to figure out how to react to it when things went south here.
Is there any indication anywhere that I can see, maybe a diary, a log of something that could give me narrow down what happened?
You're not seeing anything in the cabin.
Okay.
There's no logs or diaries. But looking at things, it definitely you definitely get the feel that things escalated very quickly.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. No one do anything? I don't
You
want to.
look through all 4 rooms.
That's what I was doing. I was going room by room with the investigating mystery. That's what I was trying to just streamline it.
So you do get to the next room is bathroom, kind of what you expect.
Mm-hmm.
The other bedroom seems to have been converted into more of an office. There's a computer. It's still on, but it's what you'd expect from a park ranger service. Basically, a bunch of reports on the park and
Mm-hmm.
issues.
Did I read one of the reports just to see if it's coded? Maybe try to figure that out.
It's not coded.
Okay.
It's literally just temperature at this time, wet wind direction, conditions, repair requests, hikers, estimated hikers in the area.
Mm-hmm.
I will say you do find a corkboard with pictures on it.
Okay.
The pictures are new. They can't be more than, I don't know, 9 days old.
Okay.
9,
What are
10
the
days.
pictures of?
They're prints. At first look, they seem like they're dog prints,
Mm-hmm.
but on closer inspection, they're big. There's he put a ruler down next to him for a size comparison.
Mm-hmm.
That is a massive dog print of some
Is
sort.
it in comparison to the ruler? How big is it?
Well, it's a 6-inch ruler.
6-inch ruler.
So the print at its widest, it's 4.5, 5 inches.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take one of the photos off
Mm-hmm.
the corkboard and say, I found a little more evidence. Photo. I'm gonna bring it out.
Copy. But that's when you go to the next room, just
Mhm.
bedroom. Its clothes are kind of strewn about the place.
Okay.
Somewhat messy.
Lived
That's it.
in, yeah.
Yeah, lived in.
So okay. Y'all see anything you want to do? Like anybody else? I don't want it to be hogging anything.
So is,
Yeah, I was gonna say let's
So,
game back in the middle.
do you still have any investigative mystery questions left now that everything else is kind of transpired since you rolled them early?
I asked all 3 at
Oh,
once.
okay.
Yeah, I'd say let's game back.
I haven't yet
Middle
found the
and,
3rd person.
Like look at the protocol book.
So yeah, well, when we get back, I'll pull up the protocol book, and then I'll hold up the photo, just kind of show everybody.
That's a big dog.
I doubt it's a dog.
I can wish.
So I'm gonna look at the protocol book, see if I can decipher exactly.
Yeah, this is a book for your civil agents. Like if they come across something that's out of the ordinary or odd. It tells them how to respond to it mostly, and how to contact the foundation with what information they need. It's very, I don't want to say obfuscated, but not very straightforward. And you know why that is. They're trying, like, anybody who's a civil asset knows, and they'll have the knowledge to kind of piece everything together. Or somebody who didn't would just be like, this is not a very well written manual.
Yeah, okay.
The picture of the footprints, was it just one D187 or was it a collection of them?
It's a
It
couple.
was a cork board.
Could we discern whether it was bipedal or walking on four legs?
Yeah, with all the pictures there available and whatnot, you very easily tell that it was walking on all fours. Someone give me an investigative history.
No, I'm gonna help out if I may.
7.
Got an 8 for that, so I want to help out. I get them a +1, but I expose myself to trouble or danger.
Out of 10.
So yeah, with that, not so much ask a question as much as now that you've got the pictures, you're kind of looking around a bit, just kind of thinking, and you notice that track right there in the dirt seems oddly familiar. Hold the picture up to it. Near match. You start looking more. There's a lot of these tracks. More than one could have made this. But you can't get a firm count about how many it is.
Can I take the time to look at the tracks and kind of discern maybe where they went?
Yeah.
Okay. Investigative mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I already rolled out.
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
To hold 1. So, get back to this. Here. Where did it go? Look at that.
So it seems like these things came in from the west. They came into this area from the west. Things went down, and then it looks like they moved northeast. As you're looking, it does seem like there are drag marks, like they were dragging something away.
What happened to the third body?
There you go. Looks like we got a hunt on our hands.
I'm getting music, don't worry.
All right.
I'm worried now.
So you also know lighthouse is to the north of you.
And we were supposed to investigate the lighthouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it any vehicles, ATVs, anything like that around?
Not in this area, not that you see.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at everybody. I'm like, do we want to try to do this on foot, or do we want to try to find a vehicle to commandeer?
Oh!
Hey! Thank you.
Anonymous.
I'm gonna lose for the $100.
Hey! Thank you.
Hey,
Um,
awesome.
What is it? Audio?
With these trails and these conditions, I don't think getting a vehicle would be the wisest move. We want to conceal our movement as much as possible in case there is anything. It seems that there may be more than one, and they are strong. Look at the door. It looks like we're dealing with an unnatural creature, relatively large, black skin, black blood, 4-legged. Be on the lookout for anything like that.
Something real dangerous.
Squad pedal. All right.
It's definitely a pack.
Yes, that's what I'm getting as well. C187.
Alright.
so y'all, what direction are you going?
North towards the lighthouse.
Okay. So, as you,
Holly, take point, please.
No?
Yeah.
with my handgun
Yes.
and my fire axe.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yo,
So
I'm just gonna take point.
We need
Anyway.
in the rear, D187, cover our 6, please. Thank you.
Well, good luck.
I want the assassin behind us at all
I
times.
do get to do 2 extra harm.
Uh,
Go on. Go on.
Get on, get.
so y'all start heading north, and the way everything is map wise, you can just keep going north. You find yourself on this kind of poorly paved road headed north. It's running along the cliffside as you're starting to go up. As you go, you find this rocky kind of divot that seems kind of like a dry. I don't want to say riverbed, but you know where it accumulate during the wet season and drain out. And you see a torn jacket that's been kind of clawed up a little bit. There's a little bit of blood on it. You see it kind of almost as if it came off someone who was being dragged and bleeding down the riverbed a ways off the road. You also see shortly a little ways up the road what looks to be a parking lot and the lighthouse just beyond. Are y'all continuing up to the lighthouse? Or are you gonna go
I'll take a
investigate? Just the jacket?
Yeah, up that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna just do a quick glance at the parking lot, just
Okay.
from our vantage point, and just investigate a mystery just to see what I can find, or see if I can glean anything. 7-9 total. Okay, what's being concealed here?
What, parking lot?
Yeah.
The lighthouse looks like a lighthouse, but the light itself isn't on.
Okay.
And just there's only like 2 cars in the parking lot, but just the buildings attached to the lighthouse itself seem a lot bigger than you expect. Like usually you expect like a 1-bedroom kitchenette. You know, somebody who can just kind of stay there for a little while and then go home. But this is a bit bigger than that.
Pretty substantial.
Yeah.
Like, almost like a.
Not massive, but more than just a living quarters.
It's approaching like single family home size.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
That's all you notice about the lighthouse right now.
I guess you go.
You going up to the lighthouse?
We have a task at hand. I made note of this. We'll check it out after we leave.
I guess we're just gonna keep walking to the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Huh?
So
Okay.
by this point, y'all get to the lighthouse parking lot. It's about 3 o'clock. The lighthouse is maybe 50 yards uphill. There's a well-trodden path, stairs cut to the side of the hill, maintained with wood logs. There's no park bench to take in the view. You do notice that the lighthouse itself has no windows except for the tower, and it's only got one entry door, and it is a heavy steel door.
Well,
Does
Polly.
it look damaged or anything?
No,
Call Papa Lock.
Polly, could you go check out that door, please?
I just kind of, I like, they're not, if their backs are turned, I'm just gonna be like,
So,
You pick your fire axe.
I'm gonna help Holly out.
is the door locked if I go up to it?
As you push on it, it just kind of swings open. I mean, there's a bit of weight to the door itself, but it swings open easily enough.
I look over them like,
Go in.
I'm gonna step in first with my light on. Like, I just have the shotgun out.
Polly, cover D187's back, please. Watch your six.
So
Fire axe.
you step into the door. The room is dark. Outside of flashlights and light coming in from the outside. The door does kind of want to swing more towards the closed position, but not with enough force to actually close properly. Obviously, there's no power, but scanning the room, you see what looks to be a control console of some sort wrapping a portion of the room, like half of it. You see against the wall on your right as you come in are steel cabinets, probably housing equipment. And then the back wall is mostly empty. And you do see two things out of normal. One, you see an MTF guard. Only he's missing his legs, and it looks like he's crawled from the door in the back of the room towards the console panel, like he was trying to reach for something. And you see another MTF guard slumped down in the corner next to the door, and you see a bloody handprint on top of a button, but he just kind of hit the button and just kind of slid down. You see just a puddle of blood there. You can also see that he's been, it looks like he's been stabbed a couple of times by something largish, and it's very clean cuts.
But he was trying to push the label.
No. And you also see this door next to him has what they call dogs. So when you close a bulkhead, you can there's levers that you turn to kind of hook the door in place. Those are called dogs. And you see the bottom left dog space where this guy, something in the corner, could just reach and close. He couldn't reach any of the other ones. So he's only closed like maybe a quarter of the door properly.
Did he actually push the button, or did it look like he tried and failed?
Can't tell. You just see a bloody handprint on it, and it slipped down. So maybe he did. You don't know.
I'm gonna walk up and punch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get close up to the bodies just to smell them.
They don't have that sweet scent.
There's 2 guards in here that are dead. Real dead.
Copy. Park ranger guards.
No. What was the
MTF guards.
NTF?
Copy. Don't touch anything.
I wasn't gonna.
You're gonna step head inside the lighthouse wall.
Yeah, these are task force guards that you see. There's no power.
It looked like that one was trying to push a button. That one's legs are gone. Like he tried to lock the door.
With me and him being familiar with everything, what does the button?
Well, you're familiar with a lot of red buttons. One like this probably wouldn't be what you'd know as the red button. But if a button like this is going to be pressed, something has gone sideways. So maybe that could be this facility's lock. But you're just guessing. Not every facility is the same.
The door that's like half it closed improperly. Would we know where it went, or?
Well, it's the only other door in the room. So you got the entrance, and then you got this one.
Okay, so that I'm assuming that might be
The bunker.
Yeah, it might lead you deep into the facility.
I do believe we found the facility.
Now, is the door actually like cracked open, or is it?
No,
closed?
it's shut. It's closed. It's not completely sealed. So you can turn the dogs on the bottom and push the door. So it's turn, and it's got that little turn wheel. You
Okay.
can push it open. Think like a ship door.
So there's no power in this backup generator down as well. Those are going to be down in the subfloors.
So you guys gonna go through that door?
Might as well.
Safety's on.
D187, why don't you open that door?
Okay.
Alright. So, yeah, you undo the dogs, and then you turn the handle, push the door open. The next room beyond is still dark, but it's smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go left, front, right. There's another door, heavy steel door on your left. It doesn't have any dogs, it just has the turn handle. In front of you is a gated area, kind of chain link gate. But it leads into, as far as you can tell, a pit that goes pretty far down. You can't really see all the way to the bottom with your flashlight. You can investigate a little bit more about that if you want. And then there's another one to your right.
I'm gonna go ahead and investigate that a little more. Can I investigate a mystery?
Yeah.
No. 4.
Yeah. So you're looking. You can't really tell much. You see some kind of device in the top, but it looks to have been blown apart.
Okay.
I believe you see like char marks. You can't really make out what that device possibly could have been.
Mm-hmm. Is it maybe? I'm gonna assume it was just like to contain whatever was here. I'm gonna keep investigating, just looking around. Is there an open door anywhere?
No, the other two doors in this room are closed.
Are they locked?
No.
I'm gonna go to the closest door, whichever one that is.
Left or right? They're kind of
Left.
okay. So you push the left door open, and you're greeted with the smell of gasoline. It's very very potent smell, and on your left hand side you've got red barrels lined up. You also see a railway to your right that's. There's maybe at the end of the room to your right is a short stairwell leading down into more of a room. And as you shine your light, you see 2 massive generators. You see a fuse breaker, like the old handle thing, and you also see a fuse box that's in very bad shape. You also see another dead MTF guard.
Got another body.
Copy. I'm gonna probably stay out in the hallway, cover our 6. Mac, come with me. We're on to D187.
Assholes.
Okay. So you're going into the generator room?
Yes.
All right. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna look on the guard's body.
Okay.
See if there's any recordings or any cameras.
You don't see anything like that, but you do note that his gun has been cleanly cut in half. You also see that his armor has been cleanly cut in half. And the cut's deep.
Can I discern how long it's been?
It's been about 8 days. You also, now that you're having a closer look, looks like this fuse panel's been smashed up. Maybe this guy took what's left of his gun and just started smashing it.
Alright.
You said there was another room.
Mhm.
I'm gonna open the door and peek my head in.
Okay. Yeah, you look in. It's a smallish square room or rectangular room. You see another door just on the opposite side of you. You note indentions in the wall, kind of like outcroppings. They're about waist high. You can tell that there's, and it goes all the way around. You can tell there's something in there, but you can't really make it out.
Okay, I'm going and investigate a mystery.
Okay.
Hurry up.
Are you sorry?
No.
Hmm.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 6.
Okay. Mark experience. So, you can't tell what it is. You can't really make it out like what the purpose of this room is. You know there's a reason, you just can't put your... Okay.
Can I use my oops move?
Yeah.
Come across something important.
Come across something important. Yeah. As you're looking about in the generator room, you notice there's some wiring. It's not gonna replace a fuse for long enough times, and you've watched the grounds engineers mess with power panels and whatnot. I think to yourself, maybe with a little bit of effort, you might be able to get some kind of power back online. It won't last for, a heck of a long time, but it'll be enough for, your purposes.
I found some wires. It might work to get the power going for at least a little while.
Are you familiar with working with power?
I watched the engineers do it a little bit, but I'm not an electrician.
Copy. Polly, get in here.
I do know if everything goes to hell and we're all gonna die, I'm gonna shoot you in the back of the head.
Yeah, right in the earpiece.
Right in the back of the head.
Copy.
I'm familiar with the wire that I found.
You're taking out the broken fuses and running the wires between the connectors. And once you get it all done and set up, I mean, nothing's online, thankfully. You might have been electrocuted doing this, and you're thinking to yourself, well, it's not, it won't hold, but it's kind of like putting, a 22 bullet in the fuse box of an old truck. It'll work until you shoot yourself.
Good work, Polly.
So the generators still aren't online.
I checked the gas.
It's good gas.
Yeah. Got it cranked on up, I reckon.
Yeah, they don't turn over.
Anyone here have experience with mechanical?
Let me.
Unless it's a rare creature, I'm pretty much not studying anything for the last year. Does it turn into a person at the moon level?
You are missing a crucial detail.
The electrician.
The switch. Is it the right way? Is it the way it needs
You
to
go and you check the switch. It is in fact in the off position. So shortly after, you hear the generator start cranking up, and you're given light. Lights start coming on, and you can kind of see. You don't need your flashlights.
Good job, Hank.
be? Same bit. We go upstairs to the communication base see if we can get a signal out.
Of course. Mac, come with me.
D187 probably stay with me. We're not gonna go further. We're gonna just hold position.
Right. So you're going back to the front with the consoles.
Yeah.
They're not getting power.
With there being some power, can we see any more to that chamber?
You do have light, but you're not seeing any of the buttons or anything light up.
So the control panel is not lit up. Is there any so there's only 2 doors here.
Yeah.
Okay, can I go back into the room that I was in that I really couldn't figure it out?
Yeah.
Is there any difference in there aside from lighting?
Yeah, well, it's got a light, and you can see it properly, but this alcove still can't really make it out without getting closer.
Matt, could you go in there and get a little bit closer?
Flashlight away.
All right. So you go into the room. Do you close the door behind you, or leave it open?
Leave it open.
Okay. So as you're looking, you shine a light there. You get down to head level. You look. You stand up, and the first thing you see on there is it says "front towards enemy." Get back and you look. You just kind of sit there and think to yourself, I'm lucky. That's an anti-personnel mine. It's and
The message
it looks to be remotely detonated though.
Since I don't have the remote, I'll back out slowly and explain. There's Claymore in there.
Multiple claymores.
Yeah.
You can assume that every outpost in there. So this room might be kind of a last ditch defense room for anybody trying to get in. Or out.
So there's that room, there's the exploding room, there's the generator room.
And then you've got this
It's
pit behind a kind of chain link fence gate area. There's the device that's been, exploded. You can't really tell what it was.
Can you see any more through the chain link with there being some light?
Oh yeah, you can look all the way down the pit. You can open the chain link. It's open. It's just, even with the flashlight, it's hard to, you can't really see the bottom.
Yeah, Mac, why don't you go see what's down in that pit?
in the pit.
Okay. I mean, you guys have rope. You can
Well,
tie
I was
rope
saying
together,
go
go
look.
down. Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
Not jump in the pit.
yeah, you look. You shine your flashlight down there.
class this.
You can't see the bottom of it. I mean, it is square all the way down.
I'm gonna go ahead and take one of my 44 Magnum shells and just
Okay, you drop it. You see it go out of sight, and then just a few moments later, you hear it kind of bounce off something. You hear a little tink, tink, tink.
it's that far down.
How far?
Far enough.
Nothing seemed disturbed when he did that or anything?
Over my earpiece, I say, I think we might need someone to go investigate the pit. You said D187 over here?
Copy. D187, continue down.
You have a spider on the
I know, I see that.
bill. You just
Okay. So,
So I'll go over there.
nice.
So what I'll do is I'll reach into my pack if you allow it.
Yeah.
Break a glow stick.
Uh-huh.
And throw it down.
okay. Yeah, you throw it down, and you see it land, bounces off a few things before settling. It's far enough that you can see the glow, but it's not really lighting anything up. But you do see just a tiny glow down there.
All
You
right.
imagine, you alone don't have enough rope to get down there, but the whole group might. Just kill it.
Nah. You ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, it's a little one though. It's not gonna hurt you.
Spider one, could you go down into the pit?
We need your abilities.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna collect rope. Is that what y'all want me to go down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you and Mac should head down there.
Are you say you, I, and Mac?
No, you
D187 and Mac.
Boston police officer, so I'm gonna have to get some assistance with this carabiners, what you touch keys with.
Careful, there was a jostle with the monstrosity.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, you tie the rope together. You attach it to one of the posts of the gate. You all start climbing down. So
It's a heavy spider.
climbing down, you reach the bottom. The bottom is a wrecked mess, just metal debris. You see a lot of steel cabling. There's a weight pulley system down here, which all kind of just piled up.
All right.
Like-
So what I'm gonna do while we're down here is I'm gonna reach into my packet,
Mhm.
grab a couple flares, just kind of toss them.
So there is dim light down here.
Okay.
And as y'all get out of the wreckage, you can step forward. You're in this sort of hallway. There's a door on your left, and the hallway opens up into a bigger room on your right. This door kind of coincides with the door that was above that led to the landmine room.
Okay, so it's like we go in there, boom, I'm sure.
Maybe.
Probably.
I mean, somebody's already gone in there.
Repeat D187.
I didn't say anything. It's just a mess down here. You should get down here.
Copy. Going down, was there any markings along the
Was there?
No, no markings.
copy?
I mean, there might have been some gouges into the wall. Like, so this structure or whatever device would have been maybe falling might have been up, and you just see the thing just smashing bumping along as it fell.
Putting the lotion on my skin.
I began making my descent.
Okay.
For real second.
Yeah, you come down. Guess, is everybody going down?
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got the door kind of on your left that coincides with the door above.
Let's play down like
Kind of like the same level, same direction. And then on your right hand, the other side, the room opens up. It's kind of a short hall.
Mac, do you want left door or right door?
It's only one door.
Oh, I thought you said there was one on
There's
the.
a door in the hallway.
Okay. And the hallway opens up into a bigger room.
always the choice.
Mhm.
Door leads to the
The bomb.
bomb room.
Maybe.
Maybe it's under the
It's under
Claymore room.
I just assumed if you go in there.
I'll open that door.
Okay. Yeah, you see a lot of stairs. Going up to a landing, turning back, going up, same thing. A lot of stairs.
Okay. So it's just stairwell going up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You can imagine that. You can imagine where that might be.
Yeah. Okay. I'll close back. There's only one direction we can.
Yeah, we're going in the hallway, right? All right, let's head down the hallway.
So the room opens up a bit, and you're greeted with what can only be described as a front desk / lounge. It's kind of a cozy place. You do have a front desk with where people would be situated. You also see kind of a lounge, dining facility, relaxation area. Nothing's working. I mean, you have minimal power. There's dim light, so there's stuff that's kind of out and about in places like this place is fully functional not too long ago, and then something happened and everything's just been left alone. There's old food that's been out. There's a few blood splatters across the walls. Nothing's really particularly torn up, but there is just like this almost chaos to it. Like almost like people were taken by surprise. Like, oh no! Papers here and there, food splattered about the place. And you do see back behind the desk. It goes into what you can describe as a main hallway, and you see 3 lines. There's a green line, a red line, and a yellow line. They all start going the same direction, but you see the green and red line split off to the left. The yellow line goes to the right.
I'm assuming this is like a guide for like certain parts of the facility.
Yes.
Is there a legend on the wall or anything like that? It says
No.
red to Colonel so and so.
I would like to read a bad situation.
Yeah.
That's a 2. That's 4. That's a 5. Yeah, I don't read anything.
Picked up a
there
magazine in the
any-
white room.
Bodies.
Not that you see.
Hmm. So it's what? What were the 3 colors?
You've got green, red, and yellow.
They all go in different directions. Is that right?
So it starts out at this main hall, and then you see the yellow line going right, and the green and red line going left.
I'm gonna look down the yellow hallway.
Okay. Yeah. You see it kind of comes to an abrupt stop, not too far, but you also see a offshoot from it to the right hand side. The abrupt stop looks kind of like a security lock type area. I mean, seems like you could probably get through it. You can't really make out the details, but it doesn't look like it's been locked down. Can't see. But like I said, there's another hallway just off to the right of it.
Mm-hmm. So what hallway you want to go down?
Red seems like a no.
Let's go
I
down the.
concur.
We can go down the yellow. I think I can get down.
Go down the yellow brick road.
We go down the yellow brick road.
Okay. So you follow the yellow line, and you come to what can only be described as a concrete structure with a steel door
Mm-hmm.
that's been cut
Okay.
open.
Like
The
with like a blowtorch.
Like it has been cut open. A Japanese samurai with his 1,000,000 times folded katana cut the door open.
Okay.
Oh, that's the SCP.
No, the door looks like it's been cut open, and it wasn't
Mhm.
just the door. It seems like it even cut through a lot of the concrete structure. It's a very clean cut.
Mm-hmm.
There's blood splatter, no body. You see another heavy steel door, and you see the yellow line continues on past this point. On your right-hand side, the other hallway that kind of went off is kind of a nice area. You see windows, like monitors with pictures of the outside.
Mhm.
You see some plants, and some benches. For
Okay.
you MTF guys, this looks more like a living area.
In front of the room that was
I forgot. I will say, you notice these walls have large covered grates, and you also see water kind of dribbling out of it. You see it every couple of feet, all the way down.
does it have like any information packets to either side of the door? Could I tell this was a containment unit?
It was not a containment unit. In fact, the door is slightly ajar. You could probably figure out how to open it some way, possibly.
It was slightly ajar, so I'm gonna.
You can try and pull it.
Good initiative.
Alright.
Eagle 97. That's a good initiative.
No, I was about to.
I'm right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you using anything to kind of help with getting it open, or are you just going to try and brute force it open?
I'll try to brute force it at first.
Okay.
I have-
It's
It's difficult. to
kind of stuff. It's difficult. Like you feel there's give, you just don't quite have enough.
Okay. Is there anything on the ground anywhere? Any like? Okay, see your fire axe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that as a lever.
Yeah. You jam it in, you pull it, use it for leverage, and you do get the door open. And inside is security. You see basically the main security area. You've got a wall of monitors. There's a couple of cameras that are still functioning.
Mm-hmm.
You see the landmine room.
Are any bodies in here?
Mm-hmm.
Any signs of blood, struggle, anything?
No, not in here. You do see there's their armory. It's open. A lot of the guns have been taken out.
Okay.
You do still see some in there. There's, rifles, special ammo.
What special ammo?
You just see a box that's been labeled AP.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take the armor piercing rounds and put them. Can I load up my assault rifle?
Yeah.
And I'm going to take. I have a 38. Is there a 38 armor piercing there?
No.
I didn't think so. And I have the slugs already. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the cameras.
Okay.
Those that are on, they're anything.
So you're looking through, and you do see a room with a large pipe. There's a guy in there. He's wearing, tactical gear, and he has this wrench. And he's working, trying to get this large pipe unscrewed. He's not having much luck.
Okay. Is there in security? Is there a map on the wall of the facility?
I think just all go by memory.
Yeah.
Is there an intercom system in security?
There is not, but you do see he's still got his radio.
Is there any radio in here?
Yeah, probably.
I
I mean, yeah. Now, you've been only talking on your own radio for a little while.
Well, I mean, I don't know their channel.
Yeah, true.
So if there's a radio here, it's bound
Yeah.
to be set on their channel.
Yeah, you do find radio.
I take the radio. This is Hank with I'm an officer with the. I'm sorry.
Mobile Task
Foundation.
Force.
Uh,
SCP, Mobile Task Force.
SCP Mobile Task Force. Copy.
As soon as you hit the button, you start talking. You see on the monitor this guy drops the wrench, immediately turns around, pulling out his gun and aiming it at the door. And it takes him a moment to kind of realize you're talking on the radio. That's just like, who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Hank with SCP Mobile Task Force. We haven't had contact with facility, site 138 in days. We're checking in.
Been that long? They didn't get the SOS out.
Negative.
Okay, it's dangerous to talk on the radio. It's just, where are you? What room are you?
Security.
Where are you? And what is your name?
I'm in the support facility areas. 3 doors down. Second to last. However you want to count.
Can you make it to the front desk area?
I'm not going up there. Are you insane? I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna die, but I don't want to die taking that bastard out with me.
We're near the front desk area, aren't we?
Somewhat.
I wasn't sure how far down the hall.
It's just like, it's just follow the yellow line. The yellow line takes you to the support facilities. Get down here. We'll activate the containment protocols, and it'll be a done deal.
What exactly happened?
It's not good. It's not good talking radio. But he'll hear you. He'll hear you. He'll hunt you. Just get down here.
Interesting.
Copy. Oh, I look at the channel on the thing, and I set. I just put the radio right here.
Okay.
I don't set mine to the
All right.
copy. Sketch guys. Do we want to head down yellow?
Why not?
Yeah.
I'll take point.
We can hopefully find more information.
There's somebody still alive in here?
Evidently. It's
Maybe.
not
We'll see.
nothing else.
So you follow the yellow line. And you notice after you exit the door, it is labeled security. As you're following the line, you go to the next door. It says power. Next door is HVAC. And then finally, you get to the 4th door. You can see a 5th one down there, but at the 4th door, it's later labeled water main and supply. It's not locked. It opens easily.
Is that the place he said that he was?
Yeah. So you walk in, and again, as soon as you open the door, this guy's already gun trained on you. He's got a SMG. He's very jumpy, it seems.
Steady yourself, I'm Hank.
He's also got very deep black bags under his eyes. Maybe he's not slept in a while.
We just talked on the radio, son.
Look, hit the buttons. Things didn't work. So now doing the manual way. Just the bolts on here. You see this very large yellow pipe with an end cap on it. It's been this size bolts holding it in place. It's look, if we just get enough of these bolts off, the thing will blow, and that's that.
Oh, what's your name, son?
Jim?
Jim. When did you take a breath? Tell me what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna roll a charm.
Oh,
076 got out. He blew past containment. And he cut off systems. Once he took most things down, he just systematically hunted people. There were a handful of guards that tried to hold the line here and supply. He got past the defenses. I hit. They again, if we just get this thing open.
What is 076?
Sure. I don't know. They just call him 076. They said we've got this
What
ridiculous.
Jim, listen. We need this information. We report back.
I don't remember offhand. He's Keter.
is that the wolf-like thing?
What wolf? No, he's not those. Those are out too.
Looks like whatever you're trying to do is not going to be enough. Like,
No. This will work. Still in the facility. I've seen him on the cameras. He's still here. He's still hunting. I mean, if he comes here, that's it. It's done. But if we get the water main open, that bastard will drown.
Peter's the highest level, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I mean,
Dangerous and hard to contain. Yeah.
so, what's your deal? You're going to...
I was gonna bust open the water main, and well, hopefully the water got rid of just did me in before I drowned. That was the original protocol. Was we hit the button if we couldn't contain it, and the whole facility floods.
They tried that.
No, it didn't fire. It didn't go.
You've seen him on the cameras.
Seen them move through areas. Just the camera when the power went out. I guess they got someone made it to the top, shut everything down, locked the doors.
Panel wasn't on even when you turned on the power.
So
Someone might have
sabotage.
been-
We were hoping if this didn't work, maybe I don't know what we were hoping.
Are you the last alive?
I don't know. Maybe not. At this point, every once in a while you'll hear someone scream when he finds them. It's like a game to him.
Are the other SCPs still contained?
Well, you said something about the dogs. Did you run into them down here?
Not
I
down
didn't-
here.
Outside, maybe.
Possibly.
Then they're out. It's not our problem.
And
We have a bigger problem. Look.
What's in the files on the SCPs?
No. Look, maybe. All right, if you don't want to trigger the protocol and just flood the whole place, maybe we can. He's wounded.
How was he able to get wounded? What happened?
If we can be quiet if we can be quiet about it, I can take you to containment. We can use what's left there and maybe be able to bring them down, and I can show you what's going on.
What you think, man?
Maybe we can lure them back down the hallway and
Is
help
there
them get.
any known weaknesses or vulnerabilities?
Bullets. Word. Just
No,
he's
they
one
work.
tough son of a bitch.
This thing's got a lot of security. I don't think regular bullets are gonna do much.
They do. At least according to other facilities that have dealt with them. They've brought them down with bullets.
How much?
A lot.
Do we
Like I
have
said, he's
enough?
wounded.
Alright, weapon type. Safety toss.
It's a revolver.
I'm gonna
I haven't done
look at him and offer him the shotgun. You want a shotgun?
I've got one, but I've got buckshot. And if slugs aren't working for the dog things, I trust this 44 more.
Okay.
You don't know. Maybe the slugs did work on dog things.
Alright, Jim. It's your idea. Lead the way.
Right?
You're on the containment.
He's just kind of hugging the wall the whole way. This guy is not in real great shape mentally, and it's very visible. He does stick his head in security for a moment. He watches cameras. You see him come back out and shake things like that. See him, I don't know what he's at. Quick about it. And he monstrous. He's big, bigger than regular average human. He's got like these runes on his skin. Fast. I don't know. I didn't sit around and study him. It's not like we saw this part of him a lot. Is this way. He takes you down the. He takes you down the red and green line, and he takes you. He gets to a point, and the red line turns. And he turns you towards that, and you see down the green line a little bit further. Looks you see this room opens up into a large room, and you can make out glass like labs. You only see like one or two. There's a lot more to the room, but you can't see past it. But you see just like glass rooms inside of it with a lot of apparatus. And he takes you down the red line. The first thing you notice is there's a double heavy door here that's been kind of sliced open. And as you're going down the room on the right hand side, you're seeing more of these grates. It's kind of got just little dribbles of water, had a little bit of water come out of them at one point. They've just been left. The walls are a little bit wet. But you do see these deep cuts all the way down. Various locations, and you see blood splatters, but no bodies. For you Class D personnel, you're looking in the rooms on your left-hand side. Very familiar, homey-looking cells. The right-hand side, you see kind of these empty rooms. You do get to two of them. One of them, the first one, it's a very dark room. There's no lights, but shining a flashlight, you see like this little bit of bedding. You see this tub of water.
Mm-hmm.
There's some bones in there, but you can't really make out anything else. And then the next room, it looks like the door's been sliced open. You can see just kind of, again, one of the deep cuts in the wall. It's just gone through the wall, through the door, and you'll see another dark room with just a whole lot of bones and just other matter. Maybe there might have been something in there that kept getting food. And then past this, you keep going all the way down, and you see a interesting sight. So at the end of the hall, you see a very thick, heavy glass wall you can see through. On the right-hand side is, again, another heavy steel door that leads into a hardened concrete containment. And then on the left-hand side of that is another door that lets you pass the glass. Looking inside the concrete containment, it seems the top has been cleanly sliced open. There's two bodies that have been cut dead. And you see two machine guns, 240 Bravo. It's firing a big around the arrow assault rifle. It is a machine gun. You also see next to it a heavy machine gun. Both are mounted in this kind of a pillbox setup down a long, slightly slanted hallway. Next to this pillbox is a howitzer. You see a couple of shells, and there's a guy sitting in kind of like what you describe a aiming seat, only his head's missing, and you see back behind him is a rock that's been embedded in the wall. Yeah, we know we hit with that. The thing is wounded. That's why you only see limited damage down there. I saw him on the camera. He's missing an arm. So we can set up an ambush. We can hit him with all we got. Got some explosives. I don't know. Maybe we can bring this thing down. Maybe we can walk out of here.
Oh, we can always try.
Maybe we can lure them all the way back down the hallway, and you guys just get up the cannon and try and hit them again. I don't know. But we can't leave until this thing is contained, more or less.
Okay, you want to get on the cannon?
Not me.
What's your tower?
I'll do it.
So
I
bear in
think
mind,
D187 would have the best bet. He's got the
you
most
can assume
experience.
this cannon is aiming down towards where this thing's being contained.
Mhm.
Not that he's necessarily down that direction.
Yeah.
So it's
And
very
it can't-
possible
it-
he's in the actual facility. Huh?
Like the cannon doesn't swivel; it just points at the.
Basically, there's limited aiming room,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, the whole idea was he can't large haul firing everything you got as this thing's approaching.
And that wounded him
Yes, he's been wounded
by a howitzer.
You said talking.
and heavy machine gun.
You said talking on the radio hears him.
What?
You said talking on the radio is dangerous. He can hear us on the radio.
Talking in general, he can hear us. It's quiet here. He fancies himself a hunter of sorts.
He's fast. Matt, how about you get on that machine gun?
Yes, you can. So you've got two machine guns. One's more man-portable, lighter, but smaller round. The other is a 50 caliber heavy machine gun, like what you'd see on top of a Humvee. Just that you can pick it up, you can move it, but you can't like hit fire. You
Right.
got to set it up, and it's also very heavy.
Hmm. Where would be the best place to set up an ambush for it?
I mean,
We're not going to be able to move that house.
that helps in addition here. But if you want to use it, we've got to lure him down past this point, back down this towards his containment. We could set up an ambush and we could go back to the support area, set up an ambush at the end of the hall. Like I said, I got some explosives. If push comes to shove, we can just try and blow open the main. Or we can, try and hit them with stuff. Bring them down.
We'd always use someone as bait.
Get the heavy machine gun.
Did you volunteer?
Okay.
No.
I think we're wrong in the volunteer power.
So for the HMG, it's heavy, long range, 5 harm. Bear in mind, I say 5 harm because you're firing off in bursts.
Okay. It's a HMG, you said?
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want the technical term, it's an M2 HMG. If you know what that is.
No.
And the other is the other is a Elm 777.
Yeah, the streets of Boston are bad, but not that bad.
People aren't rolling around with an HMG. Yeah, so you got the heavy machine gun. You still got the other one, 240 Bravo. Are y'all moving back to the
So just so I can picture this, this is the end of the hallway. There's not like a T-bone hallway.
well, you're in containment right now,
Mhm.
and it is just one long hallway.
Okay.
But past this point, the hallway is a slope downwards.
Okay. So in order for him to get behind the house so where it could shoot him, he would have to go past the house, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, just making sure.
What's it take to explode the explosive room upstairs? Is it like a button or is it a
Yeah.
trigger?
It's a button. You assume it could be a button that's activated from security. You do remember
Yeah, it's a
saying
big
that
button.
was one of the security cameras that was still working was in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the big red button was for.
Well, you said that it wasn't the bigger.
Big enough, big red button.
Stay here.
Just lure it out. Get some bait out in the hallway, see what we can find. See if it comes to us.
Alrighty.
Alright, so y'all gonna try it here in containment? Do y'all want to move back towards supply? Do y'all want? Where are you gonna go?
Well, I think it'd be best to move closer to the front of the facility.
If they're gonna lure it out, we should probably get so we can actually get out.
The Howitz room sounds like our best bet.
Yeah, but the
He's gotta go
must, yeah,
past the cannon to use it.
because this point at his containment unit.
Yeah.
And if we goes by that, he'll be able to just slice the howitzer if he wanted, because it can. Looks like
Is he in his containment unit?
No.
I mean,
No.
okay, I don't think he would
We don't know
return.
where.
Exactly.
I wouldn't return to jail.
That's the thing. I don't think we can. I don't think he's that dumb. He's not just gonna walk back to his jail cell.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
I'm tired.
I'd be surprised if he slept at all.
So yeah, I think the best bet is to go back to the main spot, kind of the front end of the facility, and see if we can lure it out.
in security. Are there any claymores or anything like that? Well, I'm following you, lead there.
So you
Yeah, go into the
going back elevator one?
where the lines where the lines.
Okay, back to the lounge entry area. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of a short hallway comparatively. This entryway that has all three lines in it, but you do have cover hiding behind the that front desk. And you do have a bit of a wider area to take cover and set out an ambush, so people can be kind of spread out all over if you so choose.
Mm-hmm.
Jim's like, tell you what, I can set up explosives in this area. That might slow them down. Might give us time to put a little bit more on them before you can close the gap. Just okay. So this is what you guys want to do?
Yeah.
You know, I don't have a
Ain't
better
than
option.
just- Let's save that for. I got a few grenades. We can save that for
No, it's
worst case.
I gotta hit a button to detonate those, and when he's on us, it's it. It's us or them or him.
I'm gonna try and get my handler away from everybody and say, we had a way of figuring out if our CI, our confidential informant, was really who he was. How do we know this is not some creature in disguise? Do you have some kind of code word? I mean, would you
Each
just-
site's different. Each site has a different word.
so just believing this guy who's
He
probably got
thinks-
PTSD. Talking about killing himself and killing everything else.
Us personnel like to think we're above D class, but we don't give any more information to y'all.
I mean, he did say
I'm-
that
I'm-
was the
I'm
protocol was
level
to,
with you. We don't get any more information than you.
he did
So
say
you-
that was part of the protocol was to flood the whole facility and drown this creature, whatever.
But that would be pretty on par with the SCP or SCP Foundation.
Mm.
But I will read a bad situation.
Yeah.
Give him a once over.
Fuck. About this dude.
Nothing.
He seems like a stand-up guy that you'd like to take a quick beer with and get out of this.
You're all right.
He says as he's slowly peeling the wrapping off plastic explosives.
I'm gonna read a bad situation, but for a whole different reason.
Okay.
To see if this would be one of the better ambush spots in the facility that we've seen. That's 10. Home 3. In this general area, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
No.
Okay.
Just the piranha that are going to come out in the water when we flood this place.
From this location, what's the best way out?
Stairs.
Climb up the rope that you came down in. Alternatively, you could take your chances on the stairs. I mean, you don't know what's on the other side. When y'all were upstairs before you climbed down, did y'all leave that door to the explosive room open?
Pretty sure we did.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
And then besides the stairwell and the
Run through and go out.
what's the best way into this lobby area?
The area with the 3 lines,
Okay.
but it's kind of a short area. Like it goes in a little bit and then it splits into a T.
Okay. So with that, that's my 3 questions. Thank you. I think we should set up in the hallway because you said it's here's the lobby area.
Uh-huh.
There's a hallway this way.
So you got your lobby area. There's a short hallway with all 3 lines, and then that short hallway goes
Splits
into the
off.
T.
Okay. That T. How long is that T?
So the yellow line goes all the way down. The green line goes all the way down to break off to contain.
If we sit there, that's going to give us the most area for us to see him before he sees us. Because if I'm not mistaken, the only other way into this area is from up above.
Yes.
Into the lobby area.
Yes.
So he can't sneak up behind us unless he comes to either one of those T hallways.
Okay, we can move to 50.
Yeah, you can
Once we
still
move it,
order
then we'll have. Yeah.
Whichever hallway he comes down, we can just start unloading. That's probably our best bet. Y'all think? What do you think there?
It's the best course of action.
Okay.
Certainly better than flooding the facility.
Yeah. So you set up. He's like, okay. Not that I don't have faith in the plan, but if we're not gonna use what explosive I got, let me on the main. Things go south, I can hit the button. Maybe the next thing will be more lucky. Huh?
Just let them have the button.
Okay.
Okay.
We go with the plan.
Go
You're an
back on the
upstanding
main.
guy. I don't want you to think I don't trust you because I'm
He
a great guy.
tosses you the detonator and you're just like, looks.
Will this detonate the ones upstairs as well, or just the ones coming on the main?
Just the ones that I'm gonna play. He goes back and it takes it after maybe he comes back, he's not got his pack or satchel anymore. He's like, alright, I've got them all stacked up underneath the main. It's a reinforced pipe, kind of not intended to be exploded. Hopefully that's enough to blow it open, maybe. I don't. So if we all die here, you can hit the button. Maybe the guy will drown. The next team that comes in will just, dive and call it a day.
Copy.
You guys ready?
No.
Yes, let's do it.
Ollie, how about you give us a screen?
Make sure to go down the hall to get a good resonance.
So before you start, which way is everybody facing? So you've got red and green, yellow.
Which way's the big gun aimed? Because I'm gonna.
Well, that's the you're. if
That's
you're
what
on
I'm
the
asking.
gun,
If you got the
tell
50,
me.
that's what I'm asking you.
Red was down to containment, correct?
Yes.
We went all down that.
Yeah.
I want to say we should put it on the green and yellow.
No, green's that way, yellow's that way.
Which one's red?
That way.
Okay, so whichever opposite of the containment. Because we've
So
been
yellow.
all yeah,
Okay.
we've been all over the containment area. We didn't see him, so hopefully he comes down the other way. Unless he has some STP
Yeah.
magic, you know.
How long would it take me to swivel the other direction?
That's it.
Uh,
Because you're turning, aiming.
It's a big gun.
It is a big gun.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
does
right.
someone else want the heavy machine gun while I'm using this? Or,
Okay.
What are you using?
Huh?
I thought you were using the HMG.
oh, since we've moved the big gun out,
Oh no, the howitzer can't be moved.
oh, it was mounted up there.
Yeah.
No,
the
it's
howitzer
not.
is giant.
You, all 5 of you together do not have enough physical strength to move it.
Yeah, the howitzer was probably built down there.
Just 50.
No, you've got 50.
There was 2 machine guns there.
Yes. One was 240 Bravo, which is, I don't know if you know anything about guns, but that's a 308. Smaller bullet than the 50 caliber, but
But bigger than
still
my
be-
assault rifle.
Yeah, bigger than your assault rifle.
I'll
And then you
take
had
it.
the 50 caliber.
We'll say I grabbed that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just. Well,
Think Rambo. That's the guy.
I got
he's-
you.
Basically, the gun he's using.
I'm gonna borrow your slow
Okay.
shotgun.
And I'm gonna look at Holly and offer her the assault rifle I have. Hold on. Safety off.
Select fire 3.
So,
There's an area like, in the lobby that would be a good thing to cover. That's where I'm looking at.
well, if you're in the lobby itself, you can't see down either hall.
Okay.
And it sounds like you guys are setting up a T.
Okay.
I mean, I could probably draw it.
Lobby, it's a small hallway, and this is where they all sit.
Okay. Okay.
You got it?
Paper towels will be better.
Well, you got a picture.
Is that about what?
Yeah. Only,
That's the lobby. I'm sure it's wider.
yeah.
That's the lobby. That's the T. That's the short hallway.
Okay, I'll just have my back off one of the hallways, just being able to look
A small
down
amount of
both
maybe
ways.
tripping if he comes in.
Let's
That
see.
way
That'd be a good idea too. I don't know.
3 people facing one way, 3 people facing the other.
Okay.
I think it'd be nice to set up a small, like rope or something, a line where maybe he'll trip and maybe we got extra. While he gets up, we can shoot him. Like if he trips coming that way, we'll at least be able to turn the gun if it's top of the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you tie the rope to support beams that are in the hall. That you can.
Yeah.
Right. So how are you going to try and get this thing's attention?
Paul, I think you should give us a screen.
I'm gonna go walk into that hallway a little bit. Take a deep breath. I'm gonna scream at the top of my lungs, turn around and run back to where everyone else is.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it on camera because I'm breaking everybody's ears.
Scream your monster and then say, so say it. And then your handler playing, he's treating you so bad.
All right. So yeah, you let out this loud scream, and you're pretty sure with how it echoed and reverberated, everybody that's still here heard that. If there is anybody still here. It's after a few moments, the scream passes. It's quiet.
I don't think it worked.
Still quiet. You're waiting, that adrenaline's starting to pump.
Wet, you know.
I mean, you know how dangerous this thing is. Jumpy, just ready to go. Eerily quiet.
Ready to channel my inner Vasquez from Aliens.
Is anybody like? Is everybody kind of just standing around?
Yeah, we'll 3 of us are aimed one way, 3 of us are aimed the other way.
Okay. Everybody, roll me a d6 and tell me what you get.
1.
Uno.
A 4.
Waiting for.
Me too.
I'll have him roll. I just need you to roll me a d6 and tell me what you get.
You're rolling to volunteer to run out there.
Yeah, 5.
Okay. You got a 5 or a 4? Okay, both of you roll.
Both re-roll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
2.
Which direction are you looking?
I am looking, so I would be on the right side
Mm-hmm.
with my back on the right wall, looking down. Which would be the left hallway?
You got red, yellow.
I'll be
go
looking
down
down.
again.
Okay. Yeah. So you're sitting there, your gun's trained on red, and you get a rock winged at you hard, 1 damage ignore. And as you let out a yell, it hits you. You see him standing now in the hallway of the green line, moving at speed.
Can I kick some ass?
Yeah, we'll start with you.
Okay. I was also aimed that direction, right?
Down yellow.
Hmm?
You're aiming down yellow, I do believe.
Eight.
Wait, he's coming down.
He's coming down green.
I wasn't down. We didn't trip.
He's at the end of he's at the end of green. As far as you
Okay, I got a 9, which is
okay.
we both inflict harm on each other. So I do 3 harm.
Okay.
with my assault rifle. I think it just does 1 harm, but or does 2 harm.
Or what?
Like, we do harm to each other. You and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. The amount of harm is based on established dangers in the game. That usually means you inflicting harm rating of your weapon, and your enemy inflicts harm, their attack rating harm on you.
Yes.
So whatever its harm was
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, so you hit him for 3. And as he's closing distance, he scoops up and throws another rock at you for 1 damage more armor.
Okay, that hurt.
Just chucking rocks.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Very. Okay. Topher.
What?
Okay. Hank. Hank.
I
About to hit him with his
Now,
propane.
which one was you looking down?
Opposite.
Opposite one.
Yeah. He was looking at yellow.
His.
He's our
What
left.
line is it? that
He's red and green.
He's down. He's down red. He's down red. Open fire. I'll
Kick some
I'll
ass.
try to kick some ass. That's 10. What was the shotgun?
I think it's 3. But you get extra effects on a 10 plus. Let's see.
Yeah, it should be on the
On
move
10
sheet.
plus, you choose 1 extra effect. Gain advantage, give 1 forward. Inflict terrible harm. You suffer less harm. Or you force them where you want.
I'm gonna force them where I want and just use the shotgun shell to knock them further back.
You reduce his speed.
Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Like, it's starting to dawn on you
Plus
when
one
you
forward.
were told this guy's big and how
Plus
big
one
he
forward.
is.
So that means
Yeah, since we can actually
You
see
can
it
take a
now,
plus
can you
1
describe a little bit
on your
more
next,
detail?
He's in the dark.
time you kick ass, or you can give it to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Yeah,
If you
okay.
take one blow.
Do I take one harm?
Because you always inflict harm on.
Yeah, he wings a stone at you.
They'll let you get 12.
Another crack, just
Yeah.
one harm, ignore armor. And
You could choose to take one less harm and take nothing, but you already.
Yeah,
Shot
he
him
already
in the
did force of word.
yeah, you slowed him down, which
I
Yep.
run over where I can see him in the other hallway and use the assault rifle he gave me.
Yeah.
I have what could go wrong. Whenever you charge into immediate danger without hedging your bets, hold 2. You may spend it to hold, inflict 1 harm, reduce someone's harm suffered by 1, or take +2 4 on an act under pressure roll. So
So what are you doing?
So I'm charging over there, and I can choose 2 things from that list. So if I hit, I'm gonna inflict an extra harm. I'm gonna hold +2 4 on an act under pressure roll.
Okay, so are you charging out in front of everybody then?
I'm charging over there to where I can actually see it. So which
I mean,
is
you-
definitely in danger for me.
You can definitely see him. I mean, he's down the hall. You guys are sitting in the tea.
I was. Yeah, I was facing the wrong way.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm basically charging him to get a better look,
Okay.
so I don't shoot.
So you're not running out in front.
Not necessarily in front, but
Yeah.
I have police protection of everybody.
Yeah.
It's
How
my
much damage does that shotgun do?
4, 5,
3.
6.
Okay.
Okay, rolled 8.
Okay.
So you said it does 3 for the assault rifle. 8?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I can choose the +1 harm. So
Sure, he's not aware.
Oh yeah.
so it does
You get
4.
+1 for everything.
4 harm. Okay. And he hits you with another rock. So it's 1 damage, ignore armor. Alright, you're up.
Some swivel, and since I'm not getting the jump on him,
Mm-hmm.
I don't get my extra bonus damage. But I'm just gonna kick some ass that way.
Yeah. Let loose.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a luck.
Okay. What happens when you spend a luck?
Someone from my past will reappear soon.
Well, that's if you're doomed.
Well, that's if I'm
a luck
doomed.
can
No,
turn
there's-
failure.
Yes, I know, but sometimes if you use 1 luck point, there's
Yeah, that's what it says. When I spend a luck,
yeah.
someone from my past shows up.
Okay.
I get an automatic 12 when I spend a lot.
Yeah, we do.
Well, everybody
we do.
does,
We do.
but you get something else.
Yeah.
Like you
so,
see the special under it.
okay. So roll kick some ass. You did.
I did, and I spent my luck because
Okay.
I did not succeed.
How much damage do you do?
It's that machine gun. You didn't tell me.
Oh, the 240.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 damage.
4 damage.
Long range, loud, messy.
Good. And the extra effect damage I'd like to do, the extra effect is
Uh-huh.
terrible harm,
Okay.
which is +1.
Right. You take 1 damage. Ignore armor.
I'm swiveling the gun.
Swivel them to 50. All right. So you unlock the lock to it, swivel it over, lock it back in place so it doesn't jump around, and then take aim. Yeah. This guy, even slowed, covers a lot of distance. He'll be on you in next turn.
I don't see trips on our road.
So, but you did slow him. You might have a little bit more time than you think. Back
Alright.
to you, professional.
Okay. Not in the best spot, but what I would like. What's up?
I forgot Jim. Jim. Yeah, he opens up with his MP5. Yeah, and he takes again like you guys. He takes a round. Yeah. All right, over to you, professional.
Okay, how far down the hallway is he?
He's about half. He's covered half the distance to you. So like I said, next turn, he'll be on.
That's fun. That's fun.
This guy's booking it.
Say if someone was going to throw a grenade,
Yeah.
what would be the likelihood of it hitting someone else in the game?
I mean, if you just kind of give him a baby toss, highly.
Like, if I were to throw it next to him.
You could hit him and everybody else would still be good.
Okay. I'm going to do that, though. And I'm going to act under pressure.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
10, act under pressure. 7, 9. 10 plus, you do whatever you set out to do. So I throw a grenade.
Yeah.
And the grenade does 4 harm, close, messy, loud. Area, close, messy, loud.
Okay. Yeah. You throw the grenade and you see Helm almost kind of clench a fist. And you see him move as if he's slicing something, and you see the grenade just explode. What do you?
Could I use magic?
No, you didn't have magic.
I have you.
Well, it says use magic. Okay.
You
Yeah.
can technically use magic.
Technically, yeah, go for it. Let's see what happens.
Trap a specific person, minion, or monster.
Okay.
That's 10.
Oh, wow.
The magic works without issue. Choose your effect. My effect is trap a specific person, minion, or monster. Want to try to trap him where he is.
You can pull out like some.
They probably won't last long. But
You got like a little stone.
Yeah.
You throw it and it like starts to turn into stone, but he's like, no.
but it might give us an extra turn to do some more damage.
Okay. Yeah.
That's. Yeah, I'm probably exhausted after that. I've never done this before.
Over to you, Gray.
I'm not. I'm shooting him. I'm not shooting him again. I'm like, shoot him. Oh no.
Okay. What happens when you use a lot?
When you spend a point of luck, you'll find something weird, maybe even useful.
Huh. That seems like a really positive luck point to use.
Yeah,
Well, she is the Mundane.
Yeah.
I don't have much else going for me.
I can't think of anything useful for you to use right now.
We did find those guns.
Yeah.
Something weird, maybe even useful.
How much damage do you do?
3.
Okay.
I got +1 person.
I can't think of anything. Y'all kind of investigate. You're up. Oh, you do take 1 damage for it.
Damn. I didn't bother.
Oh, you want me to do what I want to do?
Hurt me.
Because it's called pull all the grenades off of you, the pins, and just throw you down the hallway.
That's fair.
I'll help him.
But no, I'm just gonna try to shoot it in the head.
Okay. Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the extra effect is gonna be. No, I can't do that. You gotta buy that for experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Like
I know.
advanced.
I know we get that confused us too. You have to buy the skill as advanced.
No.
But I am gonna force them where I want them to
Okay.
help. Like just like I'm hitting them in the head. I know it's supernatural tough, but
Yeah.
I want it to be like along with
Yeah.
the spell. So try to like delay him another turn.
Okay.
That's 4 damage from with the.
You're up.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot him.
All right. Yeah.
That's 9 and tough's 2, so that gives me 11. Good.
What you doing?
Let's see. So he takes 5 and I think I'm gonna force him or want him, and I'm gonna push him even further back.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna work together to like.
How much damage does he take?
5.
It's okay. He's only got like 60 health.
And I take 1, I assume.
Yeah, he does have like 60 health. No. All right. Yeah.
Hopefully not left.
Yeah, y'all have halted his advance, but I think he's decided to not throw rocks anymore, and instead he's throwing something else. Jim is going to shoot him. Not much.
Mess him up, Jim.
You got it,
He's
buddy.
got the little MP5 shooting 9mm armor piercing. This little pea shooter.
Shotgun, Jim.
And instead of a rock, you just see something kind of dark pierce through Jim. And it goes cleanly out his back. It's just like, ah, shit.
So sorry I mistrusted you, Jim.
Alright. You're up.
Don't let up.
Okay, still far enough away for a grenade.
Yeah, he's about halfway back.
Okay, I'm
His
just
advance has been halted.
gonna act for pressure again and throw a grenade. Let's see. And under pressure. Okay, the keeper's gonna have to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. Because I got a mixed success.
Okay.
So it goes through, but I get a worse outcome, hard choice, or a price to pay.
Jim bits.
Where's the sheet? Let me see the sheet. I gotta think on this for a moment. Second half benefits. You did act under pressure. Okay. So worst outcome. The grenade has a short fuse and doesn't make it to your target. Hard choice. The grenade does get to your target, but you are wide open and will take full damage from something. Or a price to pay. The grenade has a short fuse and that damage gets to spread all through the party.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I was thinking about that.
4 Magnum.
I'll take the second option.
The
Leave myself open.
okay.
So it takes 3 harm.
So you kind of lose your balance as you're pulling your pin and
Trip over
kind
Jim.
of regain your balance as you throw, but you find yourself out in the open, away from your cover. And the same thing that hit Jim hits you, only you recognize it a lot faster when it's sticking out of you, as there's this dark, shadowy like sword sticking out of your chest.
Oh, that's cool. How many harm?
4 harm, ignore armor and magic.
4 harm, ignore armor. Okay. Can I use luck to ignore harm?
Yeah, it's one thing you can do.
Okay, let's do that. Because I would be nearly dead otherwise. How does it work? You
It
just
says avoid all harm, or at least it doesn't mind.
So all the harm that you would have taken, you don't take it.
So you're using a luck for act under pressure?
yeah.
Oh.
No, he's using a luck to avoid the damage that you would have shot.
Okay.
Because I would have been one way from death. So
Wow.
woo.
You got your first taste of what this thing can actually do. All right, Hank.
I'm gonna, I reckon, try to shoot him with a shotgun again.
All right.
Throw your propane, Hank.
Oh no. He needs a luck point.
Yeah, I reckon so. 12. Okay. I'll do 4 damage to him. I'll take damage myself.
Okay.
And then when a person counter comes into play, it could be a flashback, new occurrence, or related event. If you want to do something about the trees or the universe itself.
The trees are still chirping.
This guy, even with all the fire you're pouring on, still closing the gap.
Back again.
He's got to the point. Strikes you. You see, he's only got one arm though. You can clearly see a grievous wound at his shoulder, where his other arm has been blown off. And you see him close his hand, and as he's closing, it's as if he's pulling it from a pocket dimension. He pulls a sword out and he slashes you. He can barely just reach you, but it's enough. You still take, because of the distance he's reaching, you take 2 harm, ignore armor, ignore magic.
You take harm when he hits you.
Yeah, he got shot. All right. Over to you, Emily. Pray.
He's right there. I'm gonna shoot him again.
All right.
Total.
7.
7? Yeah,
Yeah.
big success.
So 3.
Okay. And yeah, he is on you now. He is not reaching. He is in proper range, and you take 4 damage.
Ah,
Ignore armor, magic armor.
yeah, I'm gonna look.
I have a question.
Yes.
Who has the detonators for Jim's explosives?
Okay.
You do? Where are Jim's explosives? Is he like a bag?
They are on,
They're on the water
main, the water main. So if you hit that, the whole place might flood very, very quickly. It is a very large fight.
Cool. And so he's right there in front of us.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna shoot Chris in the face, acting like I'm gonna shoot. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, it's gonna go sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am gonna like back away from him, like, and just kind of boom, 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 boom. Not at Chris, but the monster.
No, you're shooting at the guy. Okay, yeah.
That's a 9.
Okay.
So I hit, but it's
It's a mixed success.
mixed success, yeah.
Okay.
So he takes 4 damage, and they inflict damage on me.
But you're gonna take that 4 damage that as he steps up and slices,
Mhm.
but at the same time this entity goes down.
Okay.
You
So do I.
so
No, I'm unstable though.
okay. So yeah, you shot and this thing just collapses after slashing you. You slash it. He collapses as he's slashing you.
Cool. Shoot
Still-
back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep shooting too, just wildly on the floor, even if it's not at him. I'm like, ugh.
You're not
Yeah.
trying to shoot, you're just bleeding out. And you're like,
Yeah.
And I'm
so-
like, oops, accidental.
He doesn't,
Anyways, you started blasting.
Yeah, that's
he
right.
doesn't dodge any of that, right?
No, he does not dodge any of that.
Good.
In fact, as you guys are still shooting this now body, you see it quickly turn to ash, and almost as if it's blown away.
Jim, what the fuck, man? Is he dead? Jim dead? I thought he got a knife through it. I just figured he.
Yeah, he was the first one that took 4 damage.
Yeah.
I just
You
thought he
said that
died.
other.
you're like bleeding out, so we're gonna
Yeah.
have to like stabilize you.
You said other sites have put him down with guns before.
Yeah.
Does he come back in his?
Jim's
Okay, yeah.
like, holy
It's
shit.
stable.
Wait, We brought it down.
Not healed, but
What?
stable.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Is he safe? Is he contained? Do we need to blow?
I think he's contained.
How about we get out of here and blow the main
Wait.
anyway?
Why don't we just get out of here, make a phone call, get help?
Maybe we should stabilize
The
Jill.
situation's contained. I don't feel great. I taste great.
Come here. I go over. I already healed him. I didn't heal him. I stabilized him. I can't.
Okay. How? What'd you use?
I'm helping.
Oh, okay.
Just using like first aid.
How about we just get out of here first and then decide what to do
So
after that?
yeah, I just make sure he's not bleeding out. Like he doesn't like
Yeah.
heal any harm, but he's not. He can limp out.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw down the gun, the machine gun, since the bullets are gone, and I'm just gonna pull out my revolver. I'm just gonna start walking through the door. I'm like, I'm done with this place.
Yeah, I'm gonna as soon as we get up the tunnel, I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
I can call in the agency.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll call in and get them to.
Yeah.
Like-
no,
like-
you call them and give them the all clear. You took down the major. They
Yeah.
tell you to sit tight. They're sending help.
Did we report the fact that dogs are loose?
Yeah, we report everything.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
they said they can take care of that. The dogs, as long as the facility is safe for the time being. Y'all took down the biggest thing.
Decidedly unsafe here. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just need to help with paperwork after this.
I'm supposed to be on clerical duty, y'all.
Why
But
don't you
Let's go back to
put in for all three y'all a motion to
C class?
yeah.
Well, no, that wouldn't. I don't think it works that way because
No.
C class.
I'll have you on the field with me every time now.
No!
That's fine. I can find a way to murder you.
So-
If I get in an
I'd
accident.
rather
What's
be in
that?
the
The
cell.
next one we can try to play. What's that one where you see a picture of it and then it chases you to kill you?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we can fight that one.
okay. Just a real quick. So the fill in some gaps about what's happening. So the dogs that y'all did track down or hunt, for a quick description of what they were, they had dark red skin, standing on all fours, at about 2.2 meters tall. Each limb ends with three fanged claws, with the fourth being an opposable digit. Elongated head with no eyes or eye sockets. Its jaw is lined with red, faintly luminescent fang-like teeth. Its breath can also cause amnesia, which is why it has that sweet, sickly smell. Because that's how it hunts.
Resident Evil type crap.
Yep. And then that was the dogs. If you want to look it up, it's 939. And then for 076, its description, 076-2, because there's another part to it, but I'll leave that a mystery. So, the guy that y'all fought resembles a lean, semitic human male in his late 20s. Hair is black, eyes are gray, olive skin tone. He stands at 2 meters tall, weighing about 82 kilograms. Numerous tattoos depicting arcane and occult iconography are present all over the body, mostly in the form of leering demonic faces, and ranges from subtle to openly or ostentatious. Ostentatious, yes. Wait.
It's Cain, right?
Cain. But yeah, that's the
Or Abel.
No, that's Cain.
It's Cain.
So those are the two.
Oh, 73.
Yeah, 073. Did I say 73?
You said 076
Yeah, 076.
-2.
I also had another one on the lineup, but this ran a little long. The other one was just there for fun and to fuck with you. But hope y'all had fun.
Oh, we did.
Oh, yes.
That wraps up the mystery. Y'all completed it. You don't have to worry about We don't have to worry about doing XP. Unless y'all want to bring these characters back next year, we can.
Yeah.
Maybe. Sure.
Well, yeah. I'm glad we got to solve
guess-
your SCG puzzle.
Next year, everybody will take.
These black dice didn't
So-
come tonight.
I guess next year there will be a new adventure, a new facility to go investigate, or SCP to find.
Or just stay in jail.
And if you want to rewrite these characters,
Yeah.
I might just say have a level up or two. As if it's the end, we have a sign out. But first, I want to give a shout out to CL Men. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Knox is here somewhere, but he's not in the room. So don't let
Don't
me
let
go.
me low.
Oh God.
See you guys in a little bit. We got another show coming up.
How do you know?
'Cause I know.
You